Today I'm going to be talking about embarrassment. I think this is a really good topic for me to talk about because I'm so easily embarrassed. It's really, and I'm continuously working on it. I feel like I always will because I get so embarrassed so fast. And it doesn't even have to be me. Like somebody could literally fall and I get secondhand embarrassment. Like it's that simple for me and I feel it so strongly. And I feel that a lot of people don't talk about embarrassment because can be embarrassing or like embarrassing moments. But embarrassment, especially if it's secondhand embarrassment, is it shows what kind of person you are and it shows how much you care and such an empath you are. And I think that's so special to understand that you are an empath and you feel things really hard and deeply. But obviously, being an empath has its pros and cons, of course. But I just want people that are like me that get really easily embarrassed to understand that because embarrassment stops me from doing things I love, and it still does. But I want us to understand that embarrassment literally fades and regret lingers and it lasts longer. And that's something I'm learning at the moment to understand that because I don't want to have all these regrets because I was afraid I'd be embarrassed. And that's what holds me back a lot because I don't want the attention. I don't want people looking at me. I don't like it because it makes me very anxious. And I need to understand that I need to do what I want to do in life because I don't want to have any regrets when I'm older and look back and say, oh man, I really should have done that, but I was so embarrassed and I'm gonna. So I just want us to remember that embarrassment, it's gonna happen in life. And embarrassment, we have to kind of like rip it apart because at the end of the day, I'm trying, and most people don't even try. So at least I'm putting in effort and trying to do what I want to do. And I just need to ingrain it in my brain that embarrassment literally fades. And again, regret lasts longer and it lingers. And it's so, so true. That's why I keep repeating it to myself so it locks in because it's so true. And it's so frustrating too because you don't want to feel that way. You don't want to feel the embarrassment. It's such a weird feeling. And you just want everything to be okay and not not so attention on you. And it's a control thing as well too. Is like you want to have that control, and then once it's out of control, it's like, oh, it's kind of embarrassing, and it takes you back. But at the end of the day, nobody's gonna remember it. Nobody's gonna remember it. That's another thing too. Nobody's even noticing what you're doing. Nobody's ever gonna remember it. Then nobody's gonna remember what you did, what you said, nothing. So if you're embarrassed at the moment, okay, let it pass. Let's continue on. We don't need to sit in it and feel, oh my gosh, this one is that way. Why? Because at least you tried. And that's something I'm practicing too, is when I get embarrassed, I go in my head, I'm like, wait, I shouldn't be embarrassed. It's okay. I'm doing this thing. And it really has helped. And that's why I really wanted to share that. Because when you catch the feeling when it's happening, your brain goes, oh, you're right. I can chill out. So that's very, very important. I really wanted to get that across. Because at the end of the day, you matter more. And it's so important for you to do what you want to do rather than having that embarrassment hold you back from what you love doing, you know? So please remember that next time you feel embarrassed because it's only for a moment and it doesn't need to linger, okay? And please, I'll say it one more time just in case you didn't hear it. Remember that embarrassment fades and regret lingers.